The milk price war provoked by the two big supermarkets has taken an intriguing turn. When Coles and Woolies cut the price of their own brand milk early last year, the major brands, Pura, Big M and Dairy Farmers and others, were baffled how to combat this price slaughter. Now they've found something. A few weeks back, the big brands began promoting their milk as permeate-free. Well, what is permeate? Permeate is in fact a waste product derived from the production of cheese. It's used to bulk up milk and reduce the overall cost. And the only reason it's used is because it costs next to nothing. In the cheap house brand milk, it's thought permeate could account for as much as 16% by volume of the milk, and it's perfectly legal to use as an addition. After all, it does come from the original milk. It's obvious this campaign by the owners of the more expensive quality brands is having an impact, because it's now believed Woolies and Coles want their cut-price milk to be permeate-free as well. Now the question is, who will pay? If permeate can reduce costs by 16%, who will pick up that difference? Woolies and Coles are not known to be charities, far from it. So again, it looks like the producer, the dairy farmer, will foot the bill. I'd be betting that Woolies and Coles would announce permeate-free house brand milk within a month or two. And it should be pointed out, there are no known health risks associated with adding permeate to milk. Moving on to prices, and let's start with livestock, where cattle numbers ballooned last week. The Roma store sale pushed 8,500 head, while other states recorded throughput up substantially. In WA, in fact, numbers doubled as the dry conditions start to bite hard. Prices were reasonable given the numbers. There is massive concern among lot feeders as they check the rising price of grain. Beef Central is suggesting a $40 loss on 100-day grain-fed cattle. The Eastern Market Indicator was helped by restock activity to settle up a fraction at $3.87. Now, the live trade is also a numbers game, but in this case, exporters are finding it tough to find cattle at the right weight. So now they're offering $2 for steers ex-Darwin and $1.75 for heifers. Sheep numbers lifted 32% last week. There's substantial offloading in the west because of the dry, of course, while lamb numbers are said to be tight. And as usual at this time of year, quality remains a key issue. Producers would not be unhappy with this price trend. Both indicators dumped last week, but are well up over the past month. Grains now, and it's been a challenging week as the profit takers moved in. And yet forecasts confirm crops are in trouble all over the world. Ukraine down 41%, Russia down 17%, and Kazakhstan down 48%. And the drought continues to hammer the United States. Chicago came off record highs. There are reports of traders in serious trouble trying to handle this price roller coaster. Pro farmers suggesting these high prices will be sustained for some time. Back home, ASX futures trading continues to be very active and followed the Chicago trend. South Australia has now joined Western Australia on the worry list for crop potential. All the estimates now have the Aussie crop falling rather than getting better. Cotton and sugar did not have a good week. Cotton is now 30% below the price of this time last year. Sugar chopped sideways before settling at 22.5 cents a pound. And that's the Landline check on price.